All right, we talk a lot about resolutions for the new year. If yours is to cleanse, you could turn to juicing.
Romy Sorensen with Romy's Juice Spa in Lehigh is making these exciting, healthy drinks for us. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Super grateful.
There's so much to dive into because this is so much more than just getting a delicious bottle of juice. We're going to go deep, you said.
Please. Yeah.
Dive in about why you got started, because for you, this was all about health.
It was. This is actually my third business, and I sold the other two. This is the hardest business I've ever done because selling health is the hardest thing I've ever tried to accomplish.
Why is that?
There's corn dog trucks, right? No offense. There's cookie stores everywhere. I mean, sugar shacks and all kinds of things. And we're so addicted to sugar.
And
Our
you're inundated.
brains.
You're inundated by it.
Inundated. And I'm not the only juice company out there, but it's the only juice company with me, right?
Well,
so
I love that you say there are real health benefits that you want to teach us about. I mean, we're talking anything from a brain fog and inflammation to, you say, even cancer.
Yeah.
Will you explain?
Yeah, so we already had tears on the show, so I probably won't be the first one, but it's so emotional to me. It's not just a juice company, this is health. And I touch people's lives every day because they tell me. And I read reviews all the time, and they tell me, you know, online and things like that. So that's the way that I know, is by getting reviews.
And someone in particular came to you and said,
yeah,
I have breast cancer?
So she had cancer all over her body, and I started juicing, just dropping off juice. I have something in my throat, sorry. And so I started dropping off juice like a couple times a week, and she canceled her mastectomy the other day because the tumors are dissolving. And I won't just say it's Romy's Juice Spa, okay? We're not doctors, but the juice, she said, helped her body to heal what she needed to.
What ingredients in there are helping that kind of health and fight something like that? Is it the inflammation? What are you using in your juicing?
Honestly, just getting it in your body. And tons of greens for gut health, of course, but red cabbage is for throat, any throat problems, right? And hardcore cancer, like people come in and buy just cabbage juice, purple cabbage, and do a purple cabbage cleanse to fight their cancer.
Okay, I had no idea. I've never even heard of that.
So that's why I started this. I grabbed a book, Back to Eden, off my grandma's bookshelf when I was little, and I was in high school. Had no visions of entrepreneurship, you know, and I was in Oregon, and I grabbed this book, and I'm looking at this, and I'm like, what? Like, I'm floored, right? That you can heal cancer and disease that we fight every day with juicing. So I started on this just trek of millions of books out there about juicing and healing your body.
So Romy, you really know your stuff. You've been at this a long time. So if we come in and we say, this is something I'm struggling with, whatever that ailment may be, you can guide us to what we should be putting in our body.
I hope so. Right? I'm not a doctor, let me preface with that, but I do a lot of research, and my passion is probably beyond any book that I would study or any school that I could go to for this. The thing that I think touches people the most is our conversations at the store. And a lady came in yesterday, and her son committed suicide over the holidays. And I was so touched. She goes, this is my safe place. She comes in every week, and she said, this is my safe place. I'm sorry that I missed you for the last month. I was going through it. And I thought, oh my gosh, you came to Romy's Juice Spa to feel safe with something that tragic. And I actually have somebody here that used to be just a client and is now my support system and a beautiful friend.
You found this community.
Isn't that crazy?
Community of people that
this
love
has nothing
to
to do with
there.
juice.
Well, and it's nothing to do with juicing.
Even though it's amazing,
I mean, you
right?
don't have to be cleansing to try the juice. I mean, is this just something maybe people try it in the morning? Maybe this is something you have with lunch. It's just getting those healthy ingredients in your body?
I venture to say, do it all. And that's what I did with my other two businesses that I owned, and we're not stopping. We're doing it all. So cleansing, juice for fun, vendor events.
Well,
GTU.
your knowledge and your passion are really special. I see why people are flocking to you, why they keep coming back. You can even do a subscription, right? And you can get $20 off a 3-day detox kit.
Yeah, we do
just hop
weekly-
in the store.
Yeah,
so where are you
memberships
located?
Say you saw it right here on Good Things Utah, and when you go in, that's the address on your screen, located there in Lehigh, and the website, and of course they are on social media. More juice, and you get to be this tall too, right?
Absolutely.
Look what it
How
can
stunning
do.
we are.
Romy, thank you so much
Thank
for being
you.
on the show. She has dog treats too.